What's going on, Pistons fans? It's your boy King. And I have my final thoughts on the Detroit Pistons trade. Well, I'm not necessarily going to say my final thoughts because there is definitely more moves to be made. I had to take off the emotion cap and put my basketball cap back on. I was highly pissed about the situation of letting KCP walk out of here because he was my favorite Piston. But I have to really sit and think about, what's going on. And, when I really sat down and thought about it, the move is better than what it looks like. It's actually a good move. It's a good move, people. It is a very good move. Very sneakingly good for our franchise, to be honest. The emotion of watching KCP walk and giving up Marcus Morris, yeah, it hurts. It definitely hurts because those were two of the favorite players on the Detroit Pistons. But in an effort to make the team better overall, Stan Van Gundy had to do what he had to do. He won this trade hands down. So everything I pretty much said earlier, discarded. I was pissed, mad, wasn't thinking. I just woke up out of my sleep and read that and just lost it. So that's me admitting to that. But here's the deal with the trade. Okay. Now, the perks of this trade is you get an all-NBA defenseman in Avery Bradley. Somebody who Kyrie Irving said out of his own mouth that out of all people in the league, he hates to see on the other side of the basketball. And if you plan on going up against Cleveland, that's a good thing for the Detroit Pistons. Avery Bradley is a hell of a defender. KCP was my only problem is that KCP had the youth and, to me, better upside. But we'll just have to wait and see for that. This is something that's here now and available now. So, I'm a fan of the Pistons building for the future. But, with this situation, you just got to do what you got to do. And that's just the truth about it. Avery Bradley is a 39% three-point shooter. So that's another check mark right there. You can check in your box. Yes, he's 6'2", which will seem undersized, but he can deal with any point guard or any shooting guard that we have in this league. He can't go against a three like KCP did, but, that just means that Stanley Johnson just got more work to do at the three. It's looking like Tobias Harris will end up probably being our starting small forward. I really like that a lot. I've always said that Tobias Harris is not a power forward. He's a small forward. He played small forward since he came into the league. That's where he need to be playing. And that opens the door for Henry Ellison, to get some big-time minutes at power forward. So we'll definitely see what happened with that situation. As far as the other three men on the roster that we need to acquire, that's a question mark. And it could prove to be a good thing or a bad thing. We have 12 players currently right now. So that is some other guys coming, some more moves to be made. It's just what moves are there are the Pistons going to make. So that's something that's exciting to see because, it's some good role players out there that you can go and get. So we'll see. Your team probably just got better in the sense that he makes the right moves in acquiring the other guys to go along with Avery Bradley. Avery Bradley right now is a better player than KCP. Will KCP end up eventually being a better player? Yes, I believe so. But that's just my belief, So right now, Avery's a better player. And, Boston is hurting for losing him. And, we're just hurting emotionally because of our favorite players being traded. So the Pistons have decided to renounce KCP, which makes him an unrestricted free agent. So KCP did get out of here for nothing, if you look at it in that sense. But he really didn't get out of here for nothing, because we was able to replace him with somebody, that's better at this current moment. So yeah, him leaving for nothing. Yeah, it sucks that we didn't get nothing in return for KCP, but because of his situation, we end up getting, Avery Bradley from the Boston Celtics. That's what made the Pistons even consider going that route. It was KCP. So we'll see where the Pistons go next, man. And these is my thoughts about it right now. Now that the dust is clear, and now that I really had a chance to go back and research the deal and see what's going on and look at the roster, King approves of the move. I approve of the deal. I approve of it. I'm back to myself. I'm no longer in beast mode like y'all seen me earlier on the live stream. So I approve of the deal, man. I even went on a rant on Twitter, because KCP was my guy. So I approve of the deal. You won't get no more complaining from me as of right now. So once the season start, hopefully people can see what I'm talking about. And hopefully KCP will go to the Western Conference and won't be our fucking nightmare for the next years to come. Because he will be a nightmare, I can promise you that. It's going to be tough to look at Marcus Morris on another team too. So, Stan Van Gundy really, really was fond of Marcus Morris, man. So I know that was a tough move for him to make. But, giving him to the Boston Celtics, to me, that's tough, man. I feel like you made their team better in a way. They took a big hit, but they gained a nice piece at the same time. So that's the situation with the cap, man. The cap, that's what the cap does to the NBA. It ruins franchises, man. That's the downer about, salary caps and things like that. Players, you have to let players go because of it. And, that's just the way it is. It's always been, and that's the way it's going to continue to be. So it is what it is. It sucks, but hey, it's life. Yeah. So let's go ahead and suck this one in and sit down and really think about it. And let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. It's your boy King. All right.